G'day mates, ever wondered what it's like to live through a summer that just won't quit? Well, Australia just had one for the history books. We're talking about a mind-boggling 160 consecutive days of extreme heat. That's right, nearly half a year of relentless, scorching temperatures that shattered previous records and really put our famous Aussie resilience to the test. So, what does 160 days of extreme heat actually look like? Imagine waking up every single day knowing it's going to be We're talking about temperatures consistently soaring above 35 degrees Celsius, and in many parts of the country, pushing well into the 40s. It's like living in an oven that's permanently switched on. This wasn't just your typical Aussie summer heatwave. This was an unprecedented, long-duration event that scientists are calling a clear signal of our changing climate. The heat was felt right across the continent, from the bustling cities of Sydney and Melbourne to the vast, remote outback. In places like Perth and Adelaide, residents experienced day after day of blistering sun. The heat wasn't just a daytime problem either. The nights offered little relief, with unusually high overnight temperatures making it incredibly difficult to cool down and get a decent night's sleep. This non-stop heat puts a massive strain on our bodies, our infrastructure, and our environment. But while mainland Australia was sweltering, there's a little island state down south that tells a completely different story. Let's journey to Tasmania, a place that holds the title for having the cleanest air in the entire world. It sounds almost mythical, doesn't it? While the rest of the country was battling heat and haze, Tasmania was a sanctuary of crisp, pure air. So, what's Tasmania's secret? How does it manage to maintain such pristine air quality? Well, it's all about location, location, location. Tasmania is perfectly positioned to catch the roaring 40s. Strong westerly winds that travel thousands of kilometers across the vast, unpolluted Southern Ocean. Before these winds reach Tasmania's shores, they haven't passed over any major land masses or industrial zones. The nearest continent upstream is South America, over 15,000 kilometers away. Think about that for a second. The air arriving in Tasmania is essentially a pure, oceanic breeze, cleansed by nature over an immense expanse of water. The Cape Grim Baseline Air Pollution Station, located on the remote northwestern tip of Tasmania, is world-renowned for monitoring this incredibly clean air. Scientists there collect data that serves as a global benchmark for what truly unpolluted air looks like. When the wind is blowing from the southwest, they are literally sampling the cleanest air on the planet. But it's not just the winds. Tasmania's lush, ancient rainforests also play a massive role. These vast wilderness areas act as giant, natural air filters. Through photosynthesis, the trees absorb carbon dioxide and release pure life-giving oxygen. It's a beautiful, symbiotic relationship. The clean ocean air arrives, and the forests help to keep it that way, creating an environment that feels incredibly fresh and rejuvenating. You can actually feel the difference the moment you step off the plane in Tasmania. The air feels lighter, crisper. Taking a deep breath in the heart of the Tarkian rainforest or along the rugged west coast is an experience in itself. It's a sensory reminder of what the world might have been like before widespread industrialization. It's no wonder Tassie is a haven for nature lovers and anyone looking to escape the hustle and pollution of city life. This stark contrast between mainland Australia's heatwave and Tasmania's pure air really highlights the environmental extremes we're facing. On one hand, we have a continent grappling with the very real and immediate impacts of rising temperatures. The 160-day heat streak had serious consequences. Bushfire risks were sky-high. Our precious ecosystems, like the Great Barrier Reef, suffered from coral bleaching, and our farmers faced immense challenges with water shortages and crop damage. Living through such a prolonged period of heat is tough. Communities had to adapt. We saw a huge reliance on air conditioning, which in turn put immense pressure on our power grids. People were urged to stay hydrated, check on elderly neighbors, and avoid strenuous activity during the hottest parts of the day. It was a national effort to simply get through the summer safely. On the other hand, Tasmania stands as a beacon of natural purity, a living laboratory that shows us the importance of protecting our wild places. It's a powerful reminder that our actions have consequences. The pollution we create doesn't just disappear, it travels, it accumulates, and it changes our climate. Tasmania's clean air isn't an accident. It's a result of its geographical isolation and its preserved natural landscapes. This contrast really makes you think, doesn't it? As we see more record-breaking weather events like this marathon heatwave, the value of places like Tasmania becomes even more apparent. They are not just beautiful tourist destinations, they are vital environmental assets. They provide a baseline, a reference point that helps us understand the changes happening elsewhere and motivates us to work towards a cleaner, more sustainable future. The story of Australia's record-breaking summer is a tale of two extremes. It's a story of survival and endurance in the face of relentless heat, and a story of natural wonder and purity in a world that is rapidly changing. It's a compelling look at the challenges we face and the natural treasures we must strive to protect. It shows us the fragility of our environment, but also its incredible power and resilience. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed by the summer heat, maybe picture yourself taking a deep breath of that clean, crisp Tasmanian air. It's a reminder of what we're all fighting for, a healthier planet for everyone. What a summer it's been, a true saga of heat, resilience, and the refreshing purity of the wild. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you found this story interesting, do you forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders and challenges of our incredible planet. Stay cool, and we'll see you in the next one.